11:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and we have some serious news to discuss with XRP. We have a very big potential scenario playing out here, and I would like to make sure everybody's aware of what could possibly happen here as the weekend is upon us. A thinly traded weekend at that, and there's a reason why the DXY pumped up, but it's not what it appears to be because it's a weekend ending. Also, because we didn't get validation out of this, we don't really know if this was just a bounce up to finish a top like this to bring us back down. We don't know if it was something like this to bring us back to test the uptrend, or we don't know if it was the bull flag to finally bring us out of this area and bounce out. But what we do know is that the market closed on Friday, and what we do know is on the weekend, it's a thinly traded weekend. And what we do know is on thinly traded weekends, even if we have bullish potential on the DXY, because it hasn't broke out of a major support resistance area and it's still using it as resistance, as of right now, this is nothing more than a double top. Bounced out, bounced up, reclaimed the support here, but couldn't bounce out of here. So we're waiting for the further push up to verify a push out. But what that did was it opened the door for not only crypto, but for XRP in a weird way. And people are going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about, Tom? How could you even say there's a chance? Because we have to pay attention to the fact in the 4-hour time frame, ready? And this is not good as far as if we think it's about to collapse straight on. So we've had this retap of the uptrending support or resistance. Now let's see if we're going to get a universal pushback on this extended pullback. And I'm not saying it's going to come up there, but watch this. So we've had what I'm going to say, because I'm not saying it's not, because watch what I'm saying right now, because this is very critical. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, I implore you to hit that subscribe button and join the more than 13,100 people. There's a reason why so many people have followed me in such a short amount of time, and you should too, because I care. And I'm going to come on each and every day, and this is what, the 5th update today? I don't even know. And I'm going to continue to come on when I feel like the market's doing something fishy or we're in a particular spot because, okay, so most people don't give a shit who's watching their content, and they don't really care what happens to you. I feel it. I feel it. I can feel what's going on around me. I feel energy. So if everybody's not succeeding in this community, we're failing. I'm failing. So I'm making it imperative that everybody pays attention to every update because every update's different. But right now what we need to pay attention to is we've not had 1, not 2, not 3. But we've had, ready? Just follow this cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, well, let's just stay with these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9, ready? 10, 11, 12. That's 12 4-hour candles that have failed to break 33.26 and close below it. Failed. And what happens right now? We're at 33.42. So if I was gonna play a sneaky game, which I don't advise anybody to play the sneaky game, I advise everybody to pay attention to what's in front of them. So what is my rule right now? We can't go short until we finally break this support. But the moment we see this 33.26 support break, Lord have mercy. And I'm showing you it in USDT, but let's bring it in USD so you can see what I'm talking about with the 33.26. It hit the technical target, ladies and gentlemen, perfectly. Perfectly. That hit the technical target. You look at the 4-hour time frame. Yes, the DXY pumped, but look at XRP right now. Let's be realistic. If we were going to break this 33.26, we can short this. It's just we haven't, which means right now you could theoretically take a gamble, even though I could still see this coming to 33.05 before even it has a chance to turn around. You could theoretically take a shot. And I don't advise going long, but everybody keeps asking me, well, what could you do here on a leverage trade? Well, to me, I don't see any reason why to do anything until you break 33.26 and then you can short it. Because if you can short this, look at this. This is going to be beautiful. And this was a fake out. I'm not even worried about that. I'm still counting this bull flag or bear flag. I think that was just a fake out to shake out the market. And we might get one more. That's what I'm still cautiously optimistic and aware of. But I'm going to short at bottom side of 33.26. I'm taking this out because that's just a tactical target, but we can see what's going on. So I'm going to short the market when it breaks that. And yes, we have the uptrending support, but that's right there in front of us around 32.12. We can see this. And what I'm saying is what could possibly happen with XRP is even if we have this fulfilled, what could happen is that we break out, break up, break down, and have something weird like that. So, but I think if this breaks down from 33.26, you can buy it right when it breaks it. We'll do it from 33.21. I mean, that's a 12.9% drop. On a 20x trade, let's not get greedy here, ladies and gentlemen. That's 240%. And then it's like you don't even need to ride it there. You can just say take all the risk away and just ride it to here. Just ride it to here. Right here. Where it could have that first bounce at 33.21, and that's 60+%. So why I don't play these nickel and dime kick me in the balls games? Like, what am I going to trade in this range for? I'm not trading in here. I'm certainly not trading here when you can have these violent wicks. I'm going to wait for it to break exactly what we talked about. The key support of 33.26. And yes, it's hard to get to that level because if you don't understand technical analysis the way I do, and you don't perceive it in the abstract view that I look at the world in abstract, I can't help that. I always have. I always score it out the roof, out the charts. But unless you can see things the way I do and understand the charts the way I do, you're not going to be able to see the charts as precisely as I am. But that's okay because you're following my channel. And you can learn each and every day. I'm not a fudster. I'm not going to lie to you. And I'm not going to act like we're going to the moon tomorrow. What I can promise you is if you continue to follow me, you're going to continue to add another 0 or 2 in the next bull run. And the main guarantee and the reason I can stick by that, I'm not a financial advisor. And you should be glad that I'm not. But the reason why I can say that is because from $1.66 and from 66K down on Bitcoin, I've had my audience liquidated. And then I tried to get them at 60 and 50 and 40K. And XRP at $1.66 and $1.50 and $1.25 and $1. But the point is, for anybody who's listening or willing and capable, just understand the way I do things here is I do it based around the ISO. So right now, I still need a vote. Algo, IOTA, Quant, or H-bar. Right now, Quant has 17 votes. Algo has 14. H-bar has 6. IOTA, 2. And I'm one of them. Because it's in the Internet of Things and nobody understands. That and DGB are enough to make you go, whoo, baby. Because I'm telling you guys, when the time is right, which it's already been right, because when you liquidate at such a high amount and you don't lose your portfolio as the crypto has crashed 80%, what you can do in a bear market is spectacular. We're just not all the way there yet. We have a bearish continuation that has not fulfilled. And I even called out this breakout right to there. And I kept saying it makes me nervous until we break out and do that. And now we have. But now we have to understand, we have not broke this area. So would I be surprised if we come back up to somewhere like this over the weekend? Not necessarily all the way up here, but maybe dick the shorts and come all the way up to like 34 or 34.24 area. Nope, wouldn't be surprised. And since I've been on, it's gone up. But I would not be surprised if it pulled something like this real quick. And that's about a 30% swing if you're on a 20x. And maybe even higher. Maybe it could go a tad bit higher. Because I don't think this weekend it's going to fully fall. But then again, Monday, all bets are off. Sunday night, all bets are off. Right now, if we continue like with XLM, you would come here. We want to see a rejection this weekend for XLM at 10.59. If you get a rejection at 10.59 this weekend, we could come to 99. 0.99. If we get anything less than a rejection up there at 109, That's when the weekend starts to be this game of up, 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 boop, 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 until the weekend ends, and then you could probably finish out, as long as the DXY does what we're thinking. And then with XRP, it's the same thing. As long as you get some kind of pull up, then you could have something. But as long as this doesn't break past particularly 33.93 and ultimately 34.66, this comes down farther. You know, right when Sunday comes out. But there is always the chance, because of the way it's set up, if it gets on top of this, you can always come back up here again and play a weird game and then come back down farther. So just pay attention to what I'm saying. XRP Future Money.